Hello, LegendAqua here, back in Arknights. So, as you can kind of see, as well as the title of this video, and considering that Spectre is not on my secretary assistant's, title page at the moment, what is this account? And why does it have Skyfire here? Well, for most of the people not in my Discord, there's no point in making a secret any further than this. I made an alt account on Arknights. So this is roughly a month and a half account. It's nearly going to be a 2-month account, nearly a 2-month account. But what is this alt account in response to? Well, one is that Arknights is like a very good game, and I wanted to pull on some certain characters, namely Ling and Goldenglow, and maybe build off an account off that. What I was kind of hoping what was going to be happening was that from the free pulls on my main account, I could have gotten Ling, because I think Ling was my main target. What I didn't realize was that after Ling, guess who showed up afterwards? Goldenglow. And so I did spend a random trying to get Ling on my main account. I failed, and if any of my community posts were anything to go by, I got Lee instead. So then, what happened with this alt account? Did I get Ling and Goldenglow by any chance? As to why I'm even showing this account in the first place? I got them. I got both of them. So, little bit of backstory is that Ling took way longer to get. I believe she took about 158 pulls, somewhere around there. And she was pretty much the last, I got her in the last random multi that I managed to do. And yeah, she showed up in the final one. As you can see, she's E2'd, and I do have her module on her. It took a while, but not bad at the very least. So yeah, with Ling pretty much on board on this alt account, I pretty much said, yeah, why not? Let's just keep this alt account. I was about to maybe re-roll at the last hour before obviously Ling's banner was going to be finished and everything, or just expending the last of my resources just to try and get Ling. If that didn't happen, I would have re-rolled. However, I didn't know how to properly re-roll, so I just carried on doing it over and over, praying I get her. I got her. And then as for Goldenglow, I got her exceptionally fast. I believe 3 solos, something like that. Actually, not 3 solos. 3 multis, and then I did solos. She showed up on the solo. So yeah, that is something. So essentially, these two are pretty much my backbone of this entire account. That is it's barely 3 months old. So you can kind of see how how it's growing, to say the least. I also recently E2'd Skyfire because I was trying to get Goldenglow within the same time. Obviously Skyfire was on rate up, and I managed to get her, and I decided to E2 her. As for rank 5, I'm working on it. I am working on it. But yeah, I'm glad I got Skyfire as well. I need to get her costume though. Whenever the next rerun for the fashion thing happens, I need to get her summer outfit. I do have to run them for it, so yeah. Sorry, not a random, Original Prime. Black Knights is E2'd. Sorry, not E2'd. Max potential, because it took a lot of tries to try and get one Ling, but I managed to get way more Black Knights than I expected. So yeah, she's fully potted. Obviously a lot of these characters I need to E2 as well. So there's that. Lapland was actually my starter 5-star that I picked out because I realized that she was voiced by Asami Aima, so why not? Plus she's also a great arts melee, so yeah. I believe my other starter character was Liscam. I didn't realize how good she was. She's actually very good, but I do need to work on her if, you know, the leveling is anything to go by. Alright, who else? Kroos Alta, obviously got her from the Ling event. Flamebringer, Archives. Gnosis showed up while I was trying to pull full Ling on this account, and when I saw that 6-star, I thought it was gonna be Ling. Gnosis showed up instead. I also forgot he was a perm, so yeah, that was kind of a bummer he showed up instead of Ling, but in hindsight, he is actually still pretty good as a 6-star unit, so I will need to E2 him at some point. Trust me, there's a lot of characters I want to E2 at the moment, considering how, you know, how, not short, well, you know how short this account has been going on for right now. Zima was actually quite recent because I got a senior operator tag, and it was narrowed down to essentially Texas, Zima, or Reed that I could get. I wanted Zima, and I managed to get her, so I'm actually happy for that. I need to work on her since she was extremely recent. Cutter, I got Blue Poison out of nowhere. Even my main account doesn't even have her, so I'm actually glad I got her. Working on her a little bit more, but she's just mainly used for my grinding teams. Cutter, that's to be expected. I get lots of her, but she's actually a good melee, so I decided to, you know, work on her a little bit. Hoshiguma is also from the starter tutorial pulls, you know, when you use that half discounted pull when you start off. I really didn't want to get her because I got her on my main account. I managed to get her. Still good defender, I'm not gonna complain considering I've got, you know, Ling and Goldenglow now, so yeah. Who else? Firewatch showed up on my recruitment tags as well. I saw Nuka and I just thought, yeah, since she's the only Nuka you can get, why not? And again, I don't even have her on main, so there is that too. So I'm actually glad I actually managed to get her on the alt from that one as well. Cricus, obviously from Goldenglow's mana. She is kind of hard to use, but I need healers, so I don't mind having her. Speaking of healers, actually this was yesterday. From a blank tag, I managed to get Pure Stream out of nowhere. I know she's a 4-star, but I was not expecting Pure Stream to show up. So yeah, I'm actually glad I actually got Pure Stream out of nowhere with this one. Who else? Oh yeah, Waifu from I believe it was just from a, you know, normal pulls. She showed up, I believe. Yeah, she's pot 2. I believe I got her pot 2 from a recruitment tag as well when I was expecting somebody else. I think I was throwing caution to the wind because I believe it was like a senior operator tag. Yeah, I got 2 senior operator tags on this account. And I believe it was just like none of the tags interested me, so I just thought leave it as senior operator, see who I get. I got Waifu. And that just told me to, you know, look into the tags a little bit more. Maybe you might get who you want next time. I got Telopsis on, I believe, just a normal gacha pull. surprised I got her. I think she was on my starter one along with Hoshiguma, so there was that, and obviously we got the free skin for her, so I got that too. And I believe 2 of the most recent ones I actually got today was Ashlock, and she showed up while I was trying to pull for Aya, the Aya banner, because I was just doing 10 solo YOLOs because it's an alt account. There's not many banners I want to pull on this alt account for a while, so I just decided, hey, let's just see if I can get more certs for trying to get Adriana later on. Instead, yeah, I got Ashlock instead. I was kind of expecting Adriana, but I think Ashlock is the better... It was the better one to show up in my opinion, so I'm actually glad for that. Since I just got her, obviously not even leveled, but I am going to work on Ashlock as soon as I work on Firewatch, because in terms of who I need to work on first, I want to work on Firewatch to E2 her first. Then Pure Stream, just for, you know, the healing, because I need healing. I barely have enough healers, so yeah, having Pure Stream E2'd will help a lot. And then I'll probably work on Zima next, because I don't have many Vanguards, and Black Knight being an aerial Vanguard, although she's pot 6, I need more. I need you know, better melee Vanguard, so Zima takes that role. So she'll be afterwards, and then lastly, I'll go and E2, where is she? I'll E2 Ashlock. So yeah, this alt account is like pretty much like throwing a ton of grinding to do just because I get all the new operators. My main account hasn't got like a new operator in ages because I'm just saving up. And then the rest is pretty much what you expect. I managed to get Beanstalk as well. Yeah, all the rest is what you expect. This is not a Kyosten V kind of, you know, operators that I've managed to like E1 or E2 like my main account was. I want to experiment a little bit more, which is why I made this alt account as well, you know, seeing how other operators work. And like I've realized, like obviously Liskam, who I don't even have on main, is very good. Meteor is pretty good. Bleed Poison, obviously very good as well. Flamebringer can do his work when he needs to. I've used Snow a little bit, so she's kind of unique to use, but using her, she's actually kind of useful when she can be. And I've also E1 Pudding just to see how she works. Yeah, so essentially, obviously, at first, my alt account was just used to try and get Ling and maybe Goldenglow. Since I got both of them, essentially now my alt account is just to see how some of these operators work and then just go from that. I should also, yeah, I forgot one operator who actually has the only other skin at the moment that's not free, and that's Effie Eater, who obviously showed up in the gacha pool. But yeah, considering I actually kind of like her designs and everything, and I just gave her a skin just because I was broke from my alt account, I just decided just give her a sense. Just give her a skin because, you know, spice it up a little bit. But yeah, that is essentially my alt account's roster at the moment. Obviously, it's only like, it's like 7 to 8 weeks old. Case in point, 1.5 months old. So it's expected, it has growing pains to go through, especially with how many operators I need to E2 just to make a better team at the moment. I did realize one thing though, Ling and Goldenglow, just having them alone is hard. I know there are some doctors who just essentially have Ling solo everything, but for me, I don't have much of a big brain. I do when I can, but for me, for Arknights, I don't have a big brain, I have a monkey brain for this kind of scenario, so I need a full team just to help out, you know, obviously help Goldenglow and Ling survive most of these story nodes. So, speaking of that, where am I at in terms of the story for Arknights on this account? Not that far ahead in terms of my main account. 4-8. Essentially, I believe I'm near Frost Nova at some point. I think my main account is obviously past that. I believe it's at main account is at like chapter 5, halfway through, I believe. And obviously, this alt account, in terms of, you know, side stories, hasn't done a lot. I'm doing what I can when I can. Yeah, not that much. You're not going to expect that much. I believe for the Who Is Real one, I have done a lot. Not a lot, never mind. Never mind, I'm thinking of my main account. But yeah, I've done that much, more or less. So I believe that would be. Oh wait, no, I've got to show one last thing. That's my base, and oh, you're not gonna like it. Because if my main account is more or less, you know, primed and everything, my alt account is not. 242. I'm going to make another power plant at some point. But yeah, this one's all over the place, to say the least. I will work on it as soon as I get like half of my operators fully, you know, E2'd. But let's see, who are my base assistants? Oh yeah, Ling, Goldenglow, Lapland, and Effie to kind of to be expected. All my stats that I have at the moment. I'm at 22k. Okay, that's actually not bad. And 21 tactile battle records. Not bad. Look at the dorms. It's pretty cookie cutter, to say the least. It's just what I can for the dorms. Like these Lings on there. And then I've got the recent Caledon Light Store one. Yeah, not much beyond that. I can obviously E2 characters, so my factory, I got one factory level 3'd, so there is that. I need to work on the rest because I need to make a training ground at some point. As I said, this is a really recent account, so it's expected this one to be kind of a mess. So yeah, I finally showed off my alt accounts that I pretty much kept hidden from YouTube for about as long as it's been created. But yeah, I guess I should have just shown this off as soon as I got Ling, but let's just say I got very busy just to like E2 Ling, and then Goldenglow showed up and I had to E2 her as well, so I got very busy. I keep forgetting to make more or less, you know, saying that, hey, I have an alt account and everything. But there we go. And it's very expected that this account is very much a mess. So yeah, that does it for my alt account on Arknights. Comment below what you guys think about this alt account. Again, this is just an alt account. I'm being semi-serious with this account. Obviously, I do want to use Ling and Goldenglow a lot more, but yeah, it's an alt account. That's what you guys expect. So yeah, that will do it. So with that, that'll do it for me. LA out.